Hello everyone, welcome along to the Are You Smarter Than an STV Presenter quiz in aid of the STV Children's Appeal. I hope you're all well. Welcome back to the Staying In. It feels like ages since we've been here, but it's not even that. I have remembered to turn off my notifications so you now can no longer hear my emails ping as what just happened a minute ago. But welcome along. We're here to raise as much money as we possibly can for the STV Appeal. And not only that, we've got an amazing raffle up for grabs. We've got some brilliant guests, and we're looking forward to having great fun on the quiz. So without further ado, let's get your quiz pin number up. Let's get that sorted. And I'm going to try and sort this is awfully dark here. What's happened here? It made me so dark. That's not on. I mean, we've got Laura Boyd coming up later on, and she had a ring light and everything ready, and I feel like amateur out here not being that set. But yeah, welcome along. This is the Are You Smarter Than an STV quiz. We have got 5 rounds coming up. We're going to be testing the knowledge of you guys, as well as seeing if you are smarter than our STV presenters. We have John Mackay, Chris Harvey, Sean Batty, and Laura Boyd all going to be battling out against each other. To see, I mean, there's no doubt going to be bragging rights in the studios available for that. But yeah, we're set to go. Somebody just telling me we're not live on Facebook. What's going on? Let's have a look and see if we can figure that out. But your pin number is there. You can get yourself in and quizzed and ready. Whilst we see if the pin's not working because I forgot to change it. Yeah, that's fine. It's a good start, Andy. It's a great start. Luckily, we don't have professional TV presenters here whilst I'm doing this. Luckily, there's nobody that's going to be telling me that I'm doing this completely wrong and that I've made a total ass of it. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. But there is your pin. Your pin is working now. It is sorted. But I am honestly not sure why we're not live on Facebook. Yeah, let's see if we can figure that out. We may be live on Facebook now. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Team's flying in now. Team's absolutely flying in now. But whilst we try and sort everything out, I'm going to tell you what our prizes are like tonight. We've got some amazing prizes up for grabs. There is a link to the the raffle in the description of the video. And if you donate £5 to the Just Giving link, you can win any one of these number of great prizes. We've got a voucher for a gel manicure at Salon 1 in Barhead. Clearbeard Hairdressing have donated a cut and blow dry. Pretty little gifty flowers. I've got a fresh bouquet of flowers. Lorna Lux gift set. An Excelsior Adventure stand-up paddleboarding session. A grazing platter from the coffee counter in Airdrie. £100 voucher for 40 clothing. A voucher or product from Modern Love. 2 guest list and merch goodie bags for the Riverside Festival. Food voucher for AFS in Derby Lane. A hat, a scarf, or voucher from Finiston Clothing. A voucher or a drinks box from Bottle Drop. Playground Festival, 2 guest list spots available for that. A £50 voucher for West End Wedding Boutique. £100 Love to Shop vouchers. A £500 voucher for a wedding dress at Wedding Wise, or champagne afternoon tea at the Grand Central Hotel. If you donate £5, you could be winning any one of those prizes. Amazing cause, the STV Children's Appeal. But we're on Facebook now. We're on Facebook. So without further ado, what we are going to do now is we're going to go and meet our wonderful contestants tonight. And let's get them on now. Sean, Laura, Chris, John, how are you doing?
Scared.
Good, Andy. Good.
Scared. Good.
We've just been chatting about how much we're going to get absolutely smashed by everyone who's a regular.
Yeah, we do have lots of regulars, and yeah, they take it pretty seriously. In saying that though, Laura has done a few of her quizzes. She's been there. She takes it pretty seriously. She always talks it down backstage. She always, it's just a bit of fun, guys. It's just a bit of fun. But yeah, she's there at near the top. They're near the top. So I'll be honest, she's a favourite just now. I mean, we're running a book on this. But is there any dark horses in the team?
Mackay.
I think so.
Yeah, well, I said this in the paper today, and I made the mistake of saying it because he didn't take it very well, but I called him a wise old owl of STV, with the emphasis being on old, which he didn't like. But yeah, I think he's the dark horse. You know, he knows a bit of everything. What do you think, guys?
I think if there's questions about Mogwai, about occluded fronts, and about the makeup of the Justice Committee, we might be all right.
See, I've always thought together we would all make a great team, but individually, probably not so good.
Not so much, yeah.
TV,
it doesn't help. I'm not talking to you, Laura, because you call me old, so that's not going to help our team.
The one thing now, people have mentioned old a few times, so there's just something we've got to address off the bat. It is Chrissy's 50th birthday tonight.
Happy birthday!
Yes, happy, but a huge happy birthday. Not only happy birthday, but thank you very much for spending your birthday with us.
Andy, it's a simple one. I'm literally not doing anything else because there's nothing else to do. So when it came down to it, and I absolutely love the appeal, like everyone here, you know, we're more than welcome. And we love giving up our time for the appeal. It's absolutely brilliant. It's the best thing. And I would just ask everyone today, just honestly, sugar down the back of the couch, find £1, donate what you can, buy as many raffle tickets as you can, and have a brilliant night tonight. But remember, everything you do, no matter how small, makes a massive difference to the kids in Scotland.
And we've got some of the people backstage. Courtney's helping us out. She'll be dropping the links for the raffle in the comments. So if you do want to go and get yourself a raffle ticket, go and do that right now. It's a £5. For every £5 you donate, you'll get an entry into the raffle. Some amazing prizes up for grabs, and that'll all go to some good stuff. So I'll be honest, I don't know too much about the Children's Appeal. I've seen it on TV, but how much have you guys get involved in it? Sean, let's kick it off with you.
Oh, well, I like to think of myself as a bit of a veteran for the STV Children's Appeal. I've been there since like the very beginning. I've cycled Shetland and Orkney. I've cycled the Western Isles, cycled Edinburgh to Glasgow 4 times, done all the kilt walks, climbed Ben Nevis, appeared in Catchphrase and won it a couple of years ago.
Not a big deal. Not a big deal.
But do you know what? I've given up. I've retired and all the physical stuff. So I tend to go to kind of coffee mornings and things nowadays. So in the last few years, instead of like running or cycling or walking anything, you know, I just turn up at village halls, raise a bit of money, eat cake, drink tea, and I've even done a knit-a-thon as well. So these are the sort of things I get up to now to raise money. So semi-retirement for me.
Laura, can you tell us more about what the appeal does. What's the outcomes? What's the goals here?
Oh, it does incredible things. And, you know, for the past few years, we've been raising millions each year. But I think that the most kind of startling statistic for me is that 1 in 4 children in Scotland lives in poverty, which is just terrifying, isn't it? I mean, it's just so close to home. And I think all of us have been out to visit some of the charities. I was at one called Aber Necessities last year, and especially during the pandemic. I mean, there were so many families there from all walks of life that couldn't afford to buy even formula milk for their children. I was seeing the letters coming in. There was people that didn't have beds for their kids. And when you see that, it just really hits home. So it's great to be able to have so much fun. And, you know, we do a lot of fun things for the appeal, but really tonight when people are donating, we can't thank you enough, because it really does mean so much.
Yeah, it will make a big difference. And it is, I mean, a £5 into the Just Giving link, which is justgiving.com/STV quiz. It'll get you a raffle ticket, and some of the prizes are amazing. I know you worked hard, Laura, on getting a lot of them. Chris, so I mean, I'm guessing you're a bit like Sean. You're probably, now you've hit 50, you'll just be really doing the coffee mornings and stuff.
Well, that's it. Sean's a young-looking 50, but I probably look a wee bit more realistic for my age. But you know, John, you know, we're naturally aging beautifully, like an oaken wooden table. It just looks, there's a bit of life there, a bit of character, but it's a beautiful piece to look at. Sean's just gone down the plastic route, so there's not much we can do. There's not much we can do. We've stayed authentic. To go back to what Laura was saying, it is unbelievable. I've met the most incredible people in Scotland, people working 2 jobs just to feed their kids because of the setbacks they've had in life, and having to swallow their pride and ask for help just to get their kids a gift at Christmas. And it's unbelievable. It's inspiring. It's infuriating. It's annoying. It's ridiculous that in the 21st century that the charities exist that have to do the hard work that they do. But the STV appeal supports them with tens of thousands of pounds. I think we've raised, we're pushing 20 million in terms of money raised over the years, which is unbelievable. And the support we get from people like Lorraine Kelly and plenty others, the Scottish Government and everyone at STV, the whole staff, you know, 200 odd people all get involved and really punch above their weight. And that's it. The STV appeal punches massively above its weight for Scotland. And it's just superb that people get involved. And like everyone playing on the quiz tonight, they just do their little bit and it all helps. Yeah, definitely. And I see you're all wearing your STV Children's Appeal apparel. I've got the banner. John, I see you haven't, but 3 people that I've noticed already have already asked what the tie is tonight.
The tie it's aqua blue, and it's available for anybody who wants to donate to it. Anybody who wants to bid for that, highest bidder gets it. It's one of my favourites. It's a classic. As I would like to say that the thing about the appeal is that it's always more casual. So I hope it's been observed that I've taken my jacket off to take part in it. But I already see a lot of people donating, and that's really, we're very grateful for that. Much appreciated. And the highest bid gets this classic tie, which I've had with me for some considerable period of time. It's graced the STV screens often. Do you have a photograph of me with it? I must have somewhere. But anyway, highest bidder gets it.
Well, there we go. 40 I'll quid. Kick that off. I'll kick it off. I'll give you 50 quid. So there we go. Let's kick off.
We're on our way.
For the tie. Anyone wants to talk that, get into the comments. We'll be keeping an eye on that. We've got Courtney and Liam who are keeping an eye on the comments. They'll see who the top bidder is by the time we get to the quiz. A few people asking how to donate. If you head over to justgiving.com/STV quiz. Donate at least £5 there and you will get an entry into the raffle. But if you want to bid for John's tie, if you can beat my £50 donation, go for it. Let us know in the comments. Right. Oh, Kelly Adams has already beat me. She's at 55 quid. 55, right. We'll keep coming back to that. But we are here for a quiz. That's the serious part that we're here for. What's your specialist subjects? So John, start with you. What's your specialist subject?
I'm probably better at what I'm not good at. But specialist subject, what we go for? We'll go for sport. We'll go for sport. Okay. Because Rahman Bardwaj is a good friend of mine and keeps me informed on these things. So I would say we'll go sport. I should have half an idea.
Chris?
Neighbours, 1986 to 1988, the Scott and Charlene peak years. Pretty much everything else I'm ignorant of. Absolutely. If it wasn't for the autocue, I wouldn't have a clue what to do in my job. So thank goodness for that. But no, ask me about Scott and Charlene, the wedding. You know, I'm up there, right up there.
Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think we have a 1986 to 1988 neighbours round, but we'll see what we can do. Laura?
Well, I have to say entertainment, don't I? I mean, you know, these guys do the serious bit and I'm on, I can tell you the name of all members of One Direction and things like that. So I'm hoping that that's where I can edge it, because I don't reckon, you know, John Mackay even knows who like Zayn Malik is or anything. So Andy, you tell me there is a music round.
Just a quick one, actually, for people that are donating, please make sure that you leave your name. If you leave an anonymous donation, there's no way that we can actually get you a prize if you do win. So please make sure you leave your name when you're donating on the Just Giving link. And Irene Stewart, £65 is the highest bid for the tie.
I like Irene Stewart. She said that I looked like I was 14, so thanks, Irene.
You probably like Jamie. You probably like Jamie Cowan as well. Then Sean, because he said Sean Batty's the best weatherman in the world.
In the world, yeah.
True facts.
World, yeah.
He's paid all these people. He's been giving them boxes.
Mapex Dan has just bid £70 for the tie, so we're at £70 for that tie. Sean, what would be your specialist subject?
Well, weather. And really, really trashy television. Obviously, we don't show any of that in STV, but really trashy stuff. So that's pretty much it. Anything else, I'm rubbish. Sport, news, celebrities, films. Don't know anything about
You just watch the weather on repeat.
Just the weather, yeah, exactly.
Right, so I will let you know your rounds tonight then. Round 1, general knowledge. Round 2 is entertainment. So pressure is on there, Laura, for saying that. Round 3 is a kind of round, we use it quite a lot on our Saturday night quiz, and it's stolen from Question of Sport. It's the mystery guest round, where we'll show you random pieces of someone's body, and you've got to guess who that guest is.
Wow.
Round 4 is your sport round. Not very often we have a sport round in this quiz. And then round number 5 is your STV round. I was asked specifically by the bosses to put that in, and I will be submitting the scores back to them. So I hope you know where you work.
Andy, can I just interrupt for 2 seconds? I've seen the best comment of the night. Somebody said, "My pal wants to nip John Mackay."
Oh, no.
Does that mean pinch?
Yes, John, that means pinch.
That is literally,
we'll
will you get off with my pal?
That is who you get up.
Oh, really?
Love it.
Irene Stewart is actually...
enough.
I think Irene's wondering how much she should up her bid by if John comes with a tie. So yeah, currently still our highest bid is £70, but as I say, Courtney and Liam will be keeping an eye on that. But I think we're going to get ready and get on with the quiz. So are we all set?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're all good to go.
Yeah.
So we'll just give you another wee second there with the pin. If you want to join, the instructions for playing are right there. Get out your smartphone, head over to kahoot.it or download the Kahoot app, put in that pin number right there, then I'll ask you for a team name. And then you'll have, I think it's a purple screen just now. You guys can let me know. It's a purple screen. It will say something like heads up, you're ready, you're in, something like that. And that means you're ready to go. And as I said, 25 questions tonight, 5 rounds, 5 questions each. General knowledge, entertainment, mystery guest, sport, and your STV round. Now, I'll quickly explain the mystery guest round because I'll no doubt forget and start the round without even explaining it. The mystery guest round is 5 questions, but for every question, it's the same person. It's the same person every time. So you've got to try and get that on the first clue. The first clue might just be a wee bit of their ear. It might be a shoulder. But if you get it right in the first question, make sure you keep writing that name in for the rest of them. So I'll try and explain it a bit better than that once we get there. But anyway, without further ado, let's kick off tonight's Are You Smarter Than an STV Presenter quiz. And round number 1, your general knowledge round. Pressure is on. And now we can see you, so you can't even Google.
Good luck,
I should
everyone.
like clammy hands.
The Observer is the sister paper to which newspaper? The Times, the Guardian, the Telegraph, or the Independent? So that's your first question tonight. think we've got nearly over 500 teams in tonight. Hopefully all of them going over to justgiving.com/STV quiz to do a wee donation and win one of these amazing prizes. So the Observer, the sister paper of which newspaper? Did you all get your answers in? I hope so. How confident are you that you're correct?
Not at all. Chris and John will get this. This is an easy one for them.
Bread and butter.
Sean Batty? I haven't.
So the correct answer is The Guardian. Sean's not off to a good start. What about the other? The rest of these get it okay? Yep. So I should have explained every question there's 1,000 points available. But the faster you answer correctly, the more of those 1,000 points you will get. And we will show the scores after every single question. And look at that. The birthday man himself, currently at the top of the leaderboard, Chris Harvey. In second place, we've got Denser. In third place, we have Anchorman, who is, of course, our very own John Mackay. So pressure's on. And you were right, Sean. You knew that was a Chris and John question there. Both in the top 5 after question number 1.
And I'm in 211th place.
It's the take part of the count, Sean. It's take part. We're glad you're here, Sean. We're glad you're here.
It'll get better, surely.
Let's see our next question then.
John and I's, the only way is down now.
In the UK, hot crust buns are traditionally eaten on what day? Easter Monday, Shrove Tuesday, Good Friday, or Easter Sunday? That's question 2. In the UK, hot cross buns are traditionally eaten on what day?
Who guessed that one? I guessed that one.
I guessed.
See, when I'm researching these, I had no idea about this one. Not a clue.
Oh, I love the
On any day. I didn't know there was a set day for it.
Apparently so.
and
My wife's
Monday
English, she knew this, so I don't know if maybe it's an English thing.
I know the answer now, but it's not the answer I gave.
Just that someone has chucked an answer into the comments, so I just will remind people, please don't put answers in the comments. If you want to play along, head over to kahoot.it and put in that PIN number, and you can play on your phone.
Do you know the supermarkets were selling around Burns Day saltire buns, which were basically just hot cross buns turned around a bit?
that's
it.
cheating.
January, February, March, you can have them all time.
Good Friday is the traditional day, so let's see if we've still got any of you guys in the top 5. Still at the top.
Christopher Harvey, check you.
Loves a hot cross bun, does Chris?
It's only because David Handling from STV isn't playing tonight, and is it Stacey as well? There's 2 people at STV that do our work quizzes that demolish everyone.
I'm sure David Handling was on the chat, so I think he is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I should say from work colleagues, Graham Stephen is also an STV colleague of yours, and he's in second place. So.
And I've dropped down to 289th now. So
as I say, John, we're just glad you came.
Now, John, you might be able to help me here. Is our CEO not a Partick Thistle fan? And I see that Jaggy Jobby is up in I'm sure he was taking his kids to see Thistle.
That doesn't. Well, you're a brave man to say that. I wouldn't say.
Well, I'm obviously just speculating.
But you know, in Glasgow, what a Thistle fan means. It's a cover for one or the other. So, would you buy that?
Yeah, the Cappuccino football team of Glasgow.
Right, let's see our next question then. Question number 3. Ulaanbaatar, the coldest capital city in the world, is the capital of which country? So Ulaanbaatar, I'm no doubt butchering the actual pronunciation of that, but it's the coldest capital city in the world. But it's the capital city of what? Is it Mongolia, Kazakhstan, Greenland, or Tajikistan? A few people asking who the video is right at the very top with the @ sign. That's my audio. So that's why people are like, who's that? They think there's some mystery guest that's going to turn up. Unfortunately, I just don't want to let anyone down. Apparently, the live captions that are on Facebook, anytime I say STV, it autocorrects to STD. Apologies for that, STV.
We get tested every weekend. It's fine. Yeah.
How many beers have you had, Chris?
Literally this much.
That's all it takes.
This much.
The correct answer there is Mongolia. Mongolia. Let's see our scores. Still up at the top.
No
3
way.
out of 3. 3 out of 3.
It's been a lucky 3. A lucky 3.
Jackie Jobby enjoyed that little tyre pump that he was given. They're now up to 3rd place. Graham Stevens still sitting in 2nd. Yeah, I should actually say that a few people have asked because they're maybe watching on Facebook and there's maybe less viewers, but there's 400 odd teams. We are live across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, so people are watching on lots of different platforms. But if you are watching, if you are playing along, please head over to justgiving.com/STV because that's V, not D.
Laura,
STV
you better
quiz.
watch out.
Donate yourself. Donate a £5, get into the raffle. How are we getting on? Sean, where are
Well,
you?
it says I'm now up to 208th place, and it says 8 points behind Laura Boyd. So watch out, Laura.
Laura Boyd.
Oh. I was going to say coming up the rear.
No.
It wouldn't be a quiz without Laura Boyd. That's what she said.
Leave that sort of smut to Chris.
John, what position are you in?
62nd and connected to Cookie Club, I believe.
Huh.
37 points by Cookie Club.
We now
I'm
have
just playing a
100.
waiting game, Andy. Just playing a waiting game.
Well, wait, continue to wait because we now have £100 donation up for your tie. £100 for John Mackay's tie. If anyone wants to beat £100 for John Mackay's tie, feel free. You can take it home. Let's see our next question. Question 4. Jeff Bezos was named the richest person of the year for the 3rd year in a row, but which of these people finished highest on the list? So Jeff Bezos named richest person of the year for the 3rd year in a row, but which of these people finished highest on the list? Elon Musk, Warren Buffett. Buffett is Buffett. Bernard Arnault or Mark Zuckerberg. I should say Bernard Arnault is the CEO of Louis Vuitton fashion house. As a joke, I was going to put all 4 of you guys there, but I really didn't want to start a fight.
It really would be a joke.
Kelly Cook is buzzing because she's just behind Anchorman on the leaderboard.
I thought she was
Well
ahead of me.
done, Kelly.
There you go.
So it says question 4 of 5 in your general knowledge round.
So, Chris, have you seen the questions? No, not at all. Not at all. I guessed the hot cross bun one because I thought the bun was meant to be the roll away the stone. So I thought, it must be Sunday, but I don't know. Oh. I got this one wrong, so you're all safe.
There we go. Let's see your scores after that one then. Nick Nack now in 1st place, Granny Muchie in 2nd, Lazybird in 3rd, G and Lolo in 4th, and Chris Harvey in 5th.
Tumbling down rightly.
I should actually say, I think Granny Muchie is my mum. My mum, never finished. What's going on? There's no way she's in 2nd place. Not a chance.
Fix.
Well, Irene Stewart says that Chris is Googling, so...
I can't type that quickly.
Right, last question in your general knowledge round. Question 5. Which of the following is the official Met Office symbol for heavy rain? Which of the following, sorry, that's the wrong one. Which of the following is the official Met Office symbol for heavy rain?
I thought you were going to go for synoptic symbols and make it harder.
Which way does rain go in Scotland? Down.
Should have been sideways.
Yeah.
You confident with this one, Sean?
Yeah.
Oh,
please get it wrong. Please get it wrong.
I asked that
I
question.
can't get this wrong.
I've definitely got this one wrong.
You now, Laura, because I'm still 8 points behind you.
Oh, you'll be well ahead now.
Oh,
So it turns out that that is my mum in 2nd place. My mum's never finished in the top 200. She's in 2nd place. What's going on? Right,
She's
Sean.
not up against the high, to be fair, Andy.
Sean, what did you guess? Which one did you go with?
Blue diamond.
The blue one.
Oh gosh.
It's red. The official.
What?
The official Met Office symbol for heavy rain.
I've never liked
3 droplets.
Lost the quiz and lost your job.
Should we just get the boss on the phone?
He's on. It's Jaggy Jobby. He's on it.
3 raindrops since when? For them in 3 days.
I'm only going with the official Met Office. Maybe you have got less raindrops than yours. Official Met Office.
Too many drops.
Let's see your scores. Knick-knack still at the top. Lazybird in second. Jovi's shoes in third. Jaggy Jobby in fourth. And it's coming home in fifth. We've got none of our contestants are in the top 5. And my mum's dropped off the top 5 as well. Right, round number 2 is your entertainment round. So now the pressure is back on you, Laura.
Okay.
TV, radio, all of those kind of things coming up. Question number 6. What was advertised on TV with the lyric, "Wake up in the morning wanting some breakfast"? So what was advertised on TV with "Wake up in the morning wanting some breakfast"? Shreddies, Umbongo, Nescafe or Vitalite?
Do you get an extra point if you sing it?
Yes. 1 extra point.
1 point.
I mean, you can't
that?
help but sing it. You can't help it.
I know.
You see that comment from the CEO? Sean, can you come and see me in the office tomorrow? Social distancing.
You're in deep Jaggy Jobby, Sean.
So, do you remember the line after "Wake up in the morning wanting some breakfast"?
Do, 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 do.
You know the tune, but do you know the words?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I know the next bit though.
Was that a tune?
And the answer was, of course, sing it for us, Laura.
Oh, Vitalite.
Well done, well done. Most people get that one right. That was obviously an easy one. Let's see your scores. No change at the top 4. Daisley Dwellers, though, moving up to 5th place. Question 7. Which of these is not a continent on Game of Thrones? Northos, Sartorios, Essos, or Westeros? So only one of those is a continent on Game of Thrones. Which one did I make up? Game of Thrones fans?
Yeah.
Nah, me neither. Apparently Lorna Young is only 1 point behind Lorraine Kelly. She's playing at home, but she won't even join the stream. What's been your top show to watch during lockdown? Everyone's kind of caught something.
Well,
Call My Agent. Does it have to be an STV one? Because
No,
Unforgotten would be.
If you want to keep your job, maybe. I don't know.
Unforgotten on STV is brilliant. But other than that, Call My Agent Netflix. It's the French talent agency. It's brilliant.
Oh, I remember reading about that. That looked amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ted Lasso for me. Ted Lasso on Apple TV. Unbelievable. So good. Anyway, Northos was the one I made up. Chris, what about you? What have you caught in the last year?
You know what? It's only in the last year, actually, that with my kids being a wee bit older and going to bed at kind of a proper time and not needing sort of, lots of attention, that they've been able to watch a bit of TV. I've watched an awful lot of Schitt's Creek recently. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I'm absolutely with John. Call My Agent, superb. I've watched a lot of TV with my wife, and she enjoyed, was it Emily in Paris? And yeah, just lots of brainless stuff. The Boys, and loads of Saturday night big stage stuff. We've enjoyed The Voice, The Masked Singer, stuff that we can really get into. I enjoyed the Wheel, believe it or not, and the Danny Dyer quiz show with the tumbling balls. All these things are great.
Laura, what about you?
Loved It's a Sin. Absolutely loved it. Normal
That was
people.
mentioned a lot in the comments there, yeah.
So good. I'm with Chris on Schitt's Creek, but I have to say my guilty pleasure is Married at First Sight Australia.
That's been mentioned a few times too. I must say my clanger of the night is that my best friend who lives in Canada, his sister is one of the writers on Schitt's Creek. So that's my name drop done. John, what about you?
Well, as if it's not been miserable enough being locked up at home, The Handmaid's Tale.
My wife has binged the entire thing of that. Every time I go into the living room, I'm like, what are you watching? Sitting holding a 6-month-old baby and this is on the TV. I'm like, what is it?
Yeah, I sat and watched it like in the course of like about 2 weeks, like all 3 series. It was, I thought it was great. Just
look too dark for me.
Is that the way we're heading? But anyway.
On that note,
let's see your scores. Yeah, and you lead a lazy bird up to the top. Anyone still in the top 20 out of you guys?
Well, we're all
No.
gone.
Good joke.
Let's go that then. Let's just move on.
Clearly, I've not watched Game of Thrones, so now I'm down in 55th.
You currently still top out of the lot then, Chris? Anyone beating 55th?
no.
It's clearly known as anywhere near 55th with the confidence that you've all said that there.
That's what are you on?
It just shows lots of little hash marks on Sean's phone.
364th. How many people
okay.
have we had in it?
Let's see your next one then.
I went for Exhaust because I thought that was a garage, a petrol station.
What's the TV show Blue Peter named after? Is it a ship, a pirate, a flag, or a commander?
I know this.
So Blue Peter, named after what?
Does anyone have a Blue Peter badge? I always wanted one.
We've asked a few Blue Peter questions. That always comes up. I've got a fact for you that I also learned. Do you know what Blue Peter badges are now made of?
What?
Yogurt pots.
What?
Really?
That's what they make the recycled yogurt pots. Since 2017, that's how they make Blue Peter badges.
Do they have gold ones still? Like
Yeah.
special?
I think so. I'm sure we'll see it in the comments. There's definitely one person who does these quizzes who has a gold one. I'm certain of it.
Really?
What do you have to do to get a gold one?
I did not have a family-friendly answer to that. I'm sorry.
I was going to say.
You can't make Blue Peter dirty.
That's why I kept my mouth shut, though. That's why I kept my mouth shut.
I was going to say Richard Bacon's dealer, but that was the best I could get.
A flag. Yeah. A flag was the correct answer. Quite often gets mistaken there. Let's see your scores. Simple Minds and Millia joining the top 5, but no change at the top. Question number 9. The Light programme was a BBC radio station that was broadcast from 1945 to 67, but it was then rebranded as what? Radio 1, Radio 2, Radio 3, or 5 Live? So the Light programme, BBC radio station that then became what?
Oh, I've got that wrong as well. What a nightmare.
How are you so sure?
Just because I don't think about it quickly enough and I just tap one of the nice bright coloured things.
John, do you remember this from your youth?
He starred in it. That's how he started out.
Do you know what, John? Somebody dug me up for the photograph that I used to advertise this quiz of you. And I thought, you don't look a day older than that photograph I used. That could have been taken yesterday.
I'm not even sure what photograph you used, but yeah, it wouldn't be flattering. If it's either one, it wouldn't be flattering. And actually,
we were talking about Blue Peter at work
remember,
this week, just to show
big
how old.
Fire
We
on.
were talking
It's your
about-
birthday, Chris. Crack on.
Oh no, sorry, no. It was just boring nostalgia. We were trying to explain to some of the younger people in the office that when the budget was on, when I was young, you would come home from school and it was the most massively disappointing afternoon ever, because for about 4 hours there was a still picture of the House of Commons, and it was like radio on the TV. No Blue Peter, no Captain Caveman, no wacky races. It was desperately upsetting.
And you wondered why this budgie was so important that it took up 4 hours of TV.
My dad raging when they put 10p on a pack of fags. Mood ruined for the whole night.
I've got to say, like, I think, like, especially you, John, I think you must have had one of the toughest jobs in the past year to continually put that bad news out over and over again.
It has been, but it's been, and it has, and the big challenge for us on STV News was to find different ways of finding some of the inspiring stories. And bear in mind, although it's been a dreadful period, there's been a lot of inspiration out there, and what people, individuals, communities have done has actually been really inspiring, and what our health workers have done. So, yeah, on the face of it, it's not been great, but actually, when you look into it, there's been so much that makes you, very proud of the people around you.
Yeah, and fingers crossed that we actually get to see some normality back.
John's only had to report on bad news for a year. I've been doing it for 15.
And you're from Paisley as well, Sean, are you not?
Yeah.
That's just a lifetime of bad news. I'm from Paisley as well. I'm allowed to say that. I'm allowed to say that. That's okay. I should actually just say, just while we're kind of in between questions now, we've just smashed through the £2,000 raise mark. So great news. If you want to help us raise even more, head over to justgiving.com/STV quiz. Go make a wee donation, and we'll be drawing the raffle at the end of the quiz. Loads of great prizes up for grabs, and it's all going to an amazing cause. But for now, let's continue embarrassing the STV presenters with their answers to the quiz. Let's see our scores. Still none of them are up there. It's just still all the regulars. No STV presenters up there. Despite the fact that they don't have the delay that all of you have got, they're still lagging way behind. Let's go on with your last question.
Chris, what are you doing? Come on, Chris.
I've shot up to 245th.
Broadcast in 2000, Burnside was a spin-off of which TV show? So Burnside, a spin-off of what TV show? Casualty, The Bill, London's Burning, or Brookside?
Oh, gosh.
A few people asking what the current bid on John's tie is. £100 is the current bid for John's tie. That's Irene Stewart.
And you get that out of George. In the January sale.
I didn't know if George was a guy that worked at STV that maybe just gave him it.
Tell me, while we're waiting for this, Shawnee, tell me, why do you buy jackets that don't cover your bum?
My bum?
It's a style question, I'm just interested.
It's because it's so worked out, you know, it's just like...
Is that what it is? I see.
That's what it is. It's like...
The Bill, did we all get that one?
No.
Eventually.
Let's see the scores then.
Your bum, you're satin all day.
Right, this round that's coming up, this is our mystery guess round. I kind of explained this a little bit and probably very badly. So I'm about to show you a picture of someone. You're only going to see a very small part of them, and you've got to guess who it is. You need to type the answer in, so take your time with the spelling. Make sure you don't put a space at the end or anything like that. We need the first and surname. The next 4 questions after that are all of the same person. So if you get it right on the first one, make sure you write that same answer in for question 2, 3, 4, and 5. But you obviously get more points the earlier you get that. Does that all make sense? I'm really just asking you, Sean. I'm concerned.
Yeah, I'm concerned too.
Sean, there's somebody behind you. Christina's behind you, Sean, just so you know. You laugh on her there.
I've just realised that Sean's even got a map behind him. Is that out of habit?
He made that. He made that, didn't you?
I actually heard about this, Sean. I heard about this before we move on with this round. You've taken up quite a hobby during lockdown.
Oh, I've taken up loads of hobbies.
But this one in particular.
Woodwork, yeah, I've started cutting wood. I've got. Do you know, I was in the studio the other day and I don't know how this happened, but there was a wee thing on my shoulder, and they only told me once I'd done my weather, and they said there's a wee thing, and it was a wee chip of wood. That's the thing. I'm cutting so much wood nowadays; it comes everywhere with me.
So, is that just
wood? That's it.
Is that just a map that you've cut out of wood yourself?
Yeah, I cut that myself.
He's got, wait a minute. Explain. He's got a fancy machine that does it all. He didn't intricately cut all
He's got a
around
really
it.
tiny saw.
It's a fret saw, so you have to feed the wood through it. But I mean, I've done a big Scotland one as well.
Looks amazing. Looks amazing. Then any of the rest of these, can you talk Sean's lockdown?
I'd always heard Sean had a chip on his shoulder, but he's confirmed. I built a deck. That was about the biggest thing I did over the summer. And it's still standing, which is an even bigger surprise to my family. Especially
with the winter we had. That's good effort.
I kept a newborn baby alive throughout lockdown, so that was an achievement.
Well done. Always a struggle.
Yeah.
There's a gold Blue Peter badge winging its way to you, Laura.
Thank you. Sean can make it.
And you've built what looks like some sort of desert tent.
I know that's my daughter's there, but I'll be hiding in it by the end of the night if I don't win this thing. if I don't improve.
John, you picked up any new hobbies or skills over lockdown?
Let me think. What have I done? Well, I've continued stuff that I already do. So I've written a new book. So that's coming out on June. Available at all good booksellers. So you know.
Look at that professional plug right there. Look at that.
John, did you not star in your own film?
Yes.
Come on, let's not be bashful here.
I think star would be overstating it. I had a minor, very, very minor role. In fact, I'm not even sure I've made the cut, but it was I was on the set, which was fascinating enough in itself. But no, I don't think I've made the cut somehow, which is a bit humiliating, getting dropped from your own film. But anyway, there you go.
What film was it? Sorry.
It's a wonderful film which is due out in the summer called The Road Dance. It's based on a best-selling, critically acclaimed novel with the name of The Road Dance, which is also available at all good booksellers. Just put that in there as well.
We'll put the Amazon link in the comments.
Plug away. See, somebody's happy for me to do it.
Good stuff. Right.
In fact, that there, that if I can get my finger doing this, that there's another book, incidentally, which is available in all good booksellers, just so you know. I know this is about raising money for the appeal, but we can make raise money for other things.
Worse than a politician. That's what he's turned into.
Right, let's go on with this mystery guest round then. So as I say, I'm about to show you a mystery guest. You've got to see if you can name who tonight's mystery guest is. It's going to reveal itself in a catchphrase style. So you got to type that answer in. And you all get to watch the contestants stare gormlessly at their screens.
Well, it's not Boris Johnson.
It'd be a young Boris Johnson, you know. I hope that was a chair that Sean moved there and wasn't didn't get a wee pump squeak out there. We'll clip that up especially.
He knows all about wind.
Our deal's back Tuesday.
I take it we only get one shot at this, Andy.
Well, you get one shot at this one, but then I'm going to show you another picture in a second, which is the same person. So you've obviously not seen the answers. You will see on your phone whether you're right or wrong. Do not tell me what you guessed. But I will tell you, only one person out of every team playing just now got that right. Only one person on picture number one. Was it any of you?
No.
Nope.
No chance. Let us know in the comments if that was you. But let's see. I can tell you it was none of the top five, by the way, actually. It was none of the top five because there was no change there. But let's see. Picture number two. It's the same person. And let's see if this helps you any. It was Team Star's house. Did I get that right? So the same person that you saw in picture number one.
Oh my goodness.
That's not helping you, is it?
Wow.
It looks like a combination of people all blended into one. Who is that?
So you've only got 20 seconds left to get an answer, and you might as well throw a guess in.
And this is the same person that had the blonde flicky hair in the first one. Right?
Okay, I'm terrible at just knowing a face, but not actually knowing their name. So
I can assure you this is a very, very famous person that you all know the name of. We're now up to 15 people have got it right after picture number two. Well, Chris, you one of them?
One of them.
Oh.
That has jumped me up 30 places.
Stars House jumping into third place. They were the one that got it in the first question. But not many teams. This is a big chance to really grab some big places here. So Chris, for you got to make sure that as soon as the option comes up on your phone, write that name in again.
Oh, see, good. I was resting on my laurels there.
Yeah, you got to keep writing
drop
that.
us a text.
Yeah, Chris, if we donate to the STV appeal, will you give us the answer?
No.
It's just
Kelly Angus, thank you for donating, though.
I just realised actually we set up a little bet backstage that if you out of all of you guys, only the winner doesn't have to donate to the appeal. So if you don't come out top out of UFO, the resties have got to donate into that appeal. 20 quid cash each, at least, if you don't come top. If you don't come top out of UFO, everyone.
Well, I may as well just send my £20 just now.
To be fair, Sean, it's maybe a wee bit more for you actually.
You're double.
Right, let's see a third picture then. Question 13. And again, same person that we've seen the first two pictures. Let's get that typed in fast, Chris. Get you climbing up more spaces.
Sipping my victory beer.
What on earth is that?
Kaylee Jones is one of them that have got it in the comments. Apparently this is a big giveaway. But Kaylee Jones already got it on the last one, so.
Right, that's down this side.
DM me on Twitter.
John will get this. That looks like Gaelic to me.
Obviously, is that an arm or is it like? And then I realise, yeah.
What is it? Is it torso or it's side?
It's
it's
torso,
down
torso,
somebody's
side,
side,
the sides. Post. I shouldn't be telling you. That's a clue.
Oh my goodness, that's not a good look for a man, is it? It's not.
You're assuming it's a man, Laura. Interesting.
Let's see. I mean, I've got it from that. Now 114 people. 100 people have got it. Still only Chris, I believe. Yep, still only
No,
Chris.
I got it.
Oh, John's got it.
No.
John knows his torso tattoos.
Oh,
It's
Sean,
the
it must
Gaelic that gave it up.
be 70s or something.
Let's see your scores. Few changes. Lazy Bird's still at the top though. Chris,
If it's
what
a-
position are you in?
If it's a man with hair like that, it must be the 70s.
Chris, what position are you in?
I am just behind Jaggy Jobby.
Oh, sixth place. Sixth place.
Yeah, which is not the most comfortable place to be.
Right, let's see picture number 4 then. This is where we start to get easy. This is.
But I know it now, I think, actually.
Oh, no.
People are texting Laura. People are texting Laura.
I'm going to be the only one that doesn't get this, eh?
You should get it here, Sean. You should get it.
Should have.
Got it.
And certainly by the time we get to picture number 5, it's a slam dunk by that point.
Is that Philip Petrie? No. Is it?
You got it now, Sean.
Find out in a minute.
Laura, you got it?
Think so.
Jimmy Hill.
Jimmy Hill. I don't think Jimmy Hill ever had long blonde hair, so I think we can discount that one. Did you get it, Laura?
Yes.
Sean?
Yay!
Oh, he did. 297 people have now got it, so we've still got about 200 people who have not got it yet. So let's see that. Oh no, let's see your scores actually. Everyone in the top 5's got it, but look who's just joined us in 5th place.
Oh.
The birthday boy himself. Right, last one for those of you who don't have it yet. Final chance to name tonight's mystery guest. Don't forget to keep typing this in if you've already got it. But this is real gimme stuff now. Don't forget though, we are still raising money here for the STV Children's Appeal. Last update we've seen we had raised over £2,000. If you head over to justgiving.com/STV quiz, make a wee donation. For every £5 you donate, you'll get an entry into tonight's raffle and some amazing prizes up for grabs, including guest list to Playground Festival, guest list to Riverside Festival, loads of vouchers for clothes, food, everything. We'll be drawing that straight after the quiz. You've probably got about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes to get your entries in there, so get that done now. Courtney has been fantastic and just dropped the link into the comments. Shona Patterson's
Shona, I don't-
Harvey's related to Cat Harvey.
I don't think I am.
What about
I don't
Brian
think I
Harvey?
She's very talented, though. She used to be on Scott Sport, if I remember correctly. Or was it Football First? I think maybe it was Football First.
I don't know. I can't say.
Did you see somebody? Just seen somebody guessed it was Susan Boyle in the second picture.
She has got a tattoo, I think, Subo. I'm sure she got
Right
one.
down like that.
I don't know if it's right
That wasn't
down.
good before, so.
To think he had hair like in that first picture, I mean, that looked like a
I know,
pandemic.
that was impressive.
Correct answer, of course. Still people getting it wrong. Still people obviously also spelling David Beckham wrong. But eventually, 376 people getting that one right. It was David Beckham. Let's see our scores then after a third round. Stars House, now in the lead.
Oof.
Right, we're now going on to a sport round.
Oh no.
Oh,
John's
right.
already outed himself as this is a specialist subject for him. Chris, clearly there's going to be pressure on you here.
Phone
so-
a friend.
Yeah, you can phone a friend if you want, Laura. You and Sean can team up for this round. You both said you would be rubbish at this.
I don't think that would make it any better, would it?
We'll just guess, Laura. Go for a
Question
different
16.
way.
Which company has supplied the official match ball at every FIFA World Cup since 1970? I saw Laura. She definitely phoned a friend there. I saw that mouthing off camera.
I'm not phoned a friend. I've got like a husband sitting off camera.
That's the same. Adidas, Mitre, Nike, or Wilson. They've supplied the match ball for the World Cup since every World Cup since 1970. Does your husband feel confident about it, Laura?
Better. No pressure. It's for the kids we're doing this.
Well, we should set him in the couch for this one then.
This is the only help I've got. Look.
So every World Cup since 1970. He's confident you got it. This one threw me.
It's one of those ones you think you know, and then you go, "Oh, why have you given me multiple choice options?"
Yeah.
If Stephen gets this wrong, we're getting a divorce.
Oh,
no, you
no.
didn't.
Who got it wrong? Oh, just Sean. I thought we had someone that we really thought we were
Really,
getting
Laura?
right. Let's see your scores. Chris Harvey up to third place.
Oh.
The first of our presenters over 10,000 points. How many points you got, Sean?
Just
9
lie.
points behind Scunnard.
Do you know how many points you actually have?
4, 5, 4, 3.
Laura, how many points you got? What position you in?
4816. I'm 284.
That's bad, Laura. John, what position are you in? Has John disappeared? Did his mic come on now?
Oh, we can't hear him.
Can't hear you, John.
Oh dear, that's a shame, isn't it, Chris? We can't
Oh.
hear him.
He's out.
It's a power we've never had, Sean.
I don't know. He had earpieces, and I think his batteries are running in his earpieces because we can't hear him. He's still talking. This is great, isn't it?
Just write his signs, John.
Yeah, just put the subs on.
Let's go with your next question.
Oh.
Question 17. Which of the following did Hugh Laurie compete in 1980? So Hugh Laurie, what did he compete in 1980? UK Athletics Championships, Wimbledon, Tour de France, or the boat race? You seem confident there, Chris. You seem pretty confident there, Chris. You.
Oh yeah. No, this is one that I know because I'm so old. I think I actually watched him participate in this event, and then they drag it up every other year.
Chris, you really should go on like the chase or something like this. You're pretty good.
No. You know the work quizzes that we have on Kahoot that we've been having since last summer?
Uh-huh.
I always do quite well and then end up just getting absolutely crushed. And it's quite a horrible feeling of like, in fact, I'll reminisce. There was one that we had in December and DJ was over my shoulder shouting incessantly the wrong answers all the time.
Get that one right.
And I kept saying, but it was so insistent. You were like, all right, maybe you're right. And no, it's the wrong one. So but I like a quiz, but I don't like losing. So it's a tough mix.
You got that one right though, didn't you?
I did, yes, yeah, the boat race.
Let's see if that's you're still in third, but you're very close to second.
Well, there's Jackie Jobby back up on the board. It's floating.
Question 18. Which football team is currently ranked number 1 in the world? Brazil, France, Belgium, or Portugal? Laura getting help off camera again. We can all see you, Laura.
Oh, I think that's the wrong answer.
Theresa Anderson asking if John Mackay is Anchorman. Yes, that is his team name. So if you see that pop up on your screen, you're very close to John. The other thing, there is a current live auction for John's tie that he's wearing right now. Currently at £100. Irene Stewart, who's over in France, has bid £100. Do you want to beat that? And you could be taking home John's tie. We are on question number 18. We're in our sport round. And then our final round tonight is our STV round. Theresa Anderson only 1 point behind John. Maybe we could see if we get one of the STV team could give us a wee update on how much we've raised, and let's see if we can get that above 3,000. Belgium is the correct answer there. Belgium.
Yes.
Laura, have you managed to get all these right?
Yes, all on my own, Sean Batty.
Oh.
Chris Harvey moving up to second place. Second place.
What? Christopher Harvey.
One has pushed me further down.
Which of the following Big Four professional sports teams is not based in Pennsylvania? So an American sport question for you. Which of the following Big Four are not based in Pennsylvania? Steelers, Eagles, Pirates, or Panthers? So apparently we've raised £2,275. Let's get it above at least 2.5.
Come on, you can do it, guys. It's been brilliant so far.
It's in the comments. Go donate a £5. There's amazing prizes up for grabs.
If we can get it to 3, what can we donate, guys? It's not very exciting. Sign a t-shirt or something. It's not really an incentive, but 3 would be absolutely amazing. But
the prizes are up for grabs. So we've got a voucher for a gel manicure, a cut and blow dry, a bouquet of flowers, a Lorna Lux gift set, a stand-up paddleboarding session, a grazing platter, £100 clothing voucher from 40, Modern Love vouchers, Riverside Festival 2 guest list passes and a merch goodie bag, food voucher for AFS Derby Lane, Finiston clothing vouchers, bottle drop vouchers, Playground Festival 2 guest list spots, a £50 voucher for West End Wedding Boutique, £100 Love to Shop vouchers, Wedding Wise 500 voucher towards a wedding dress, and an afternoon tea from Central Hotel. It's an amazing prize up for grabs. Go drop a £5 in, and you can maybe win one of them.
I'd love to cut and blow dry, but I've been desperate for.
Oh, I mean, you've been desperate for a haircut. Look at this. Come on. I did some filming in a hairdresser's yesterday, and I was really hoping that they would just maybe give me a wee trim. But it was. And
yours has done quite 90s mode, hasn't it?
Yes. I don't. That's polite, probably.
I've got cheek. Sean Batty, someone said Sean could do a wood cutting and they would donate. Who said that? Joyce Brady.
Cut some wood? What do you want me to cut?
Well, I was going to do some panelling in the kitchen. Could you maybe just do a few lengths to MDF?
Well, actually, I did some panelling in the summer. I've been getting really handy with saws. So.
And he makes a good wreath as well. You know.
Oh yeah, gosh.
Very handy.
Making Easter wreaths at the moment.
Is that a thing?
Oh, it is. There's a wreath for everything.
Much like a hot cross bun. Oh, wait a minute.
You can make an Easter wreath.
No, let's hang back a second here.
Chris Harvey.
Your tree's still up, Chris.
Well, it's a Valentine tree now, as you can see, Sean.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I would never have thought you would have been like that, but...
And in a couple of weeks, it'll be an Easter tree redecorated once again. So we've just kind of kept it up and themed it all the way through the year, just for mostly to amuse the kids at home for the homeschool. they can make things for it, and yeah, it's been brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
I always think it's a shame though. After Easter, what do you do? Solstice tree or something? I don't know.
I might just take it outside, plant it, see if I can grow an artificial tree.
Even for next year.
So for
I
someone,
cannot believe you. Somebody actually tweeted me a picture the other day and said, "Oh, I've still got my tree up," and I was like, "What? I cannot believe you've still got it up." Oh,
I
I
love
like
it.
it, Chris. I like it. It's good.
Yeah.
Sean
I
Batty,
think we
someone said,
still get John muted, by the way, and I'm not really sure. I'm trying to get to the bottom of that. Apparently, it's,
oh well, John hates Christmas anyway, so it's fine.
John, I've tried to even pop you out and not. It does say that you've got a poor internet connection at my end. You can maybe sign. We'll just sign the rest of the rounds, and we'll be good there. Hopefully, we can. With John being silent, maybe we'll get more for his tie that way. Who knows? Now, I just been given a kind of heads up that we should, because since we're in the sport round, talk about the virtual kilt walk. And I believe that virtual kilt walk is going to be a big thing for the STV Children's Appeal list this year. Are any of you guys doing the kilt walk?
I am.
Me too. We've done it quite a few times, haven't we? It's always good fun. I have to say, I'm quite glad it's virtual this year because I have done it a few years with Sean Batty, and say it maybe normally takes you 4 hours. If you do it with Sean Batty, it takes you 12 because every single person on the kilt walk wants a selfie with Sean Batty, so it takes you about 3 times as long. But no, the virtual one will be really good fun, so we'd love as many people as possible to sign up for that.
I believe all the details are on the STV Appeal site, and if you raise a certain amount, I believe the STV Appeal will cover your entry fee.
Yeah, they do indeed.
No more reason to go sign up right now. But I believe we've got one more question in the sport round, so let's get back to that, and hopefully we'll maybe see if we can get John back whilst I'm getting that set. I should actually say we just lost Chris Harvey off the top 5.
Oh.
Did you get that last one wrong there, Chris?
Yeah, massively wrong. So I'm down to 6th now.
6th, just
massive. Kudos, well done.
Right, next question. Last one in your sport round. What colour of ball is not placed on the baulk line at the start of a game of snooker? So what colour of ball is not placed on the baulk line at the start of a game of snooker? Brown, blue, yellow, or green? So a couple of links in the comments just now, not only for the Just Given to donate for the raffle, which we will be closing it on. We'll close it at 10:15. 10:15 is your last chance to get in for the raffle. But there's also a link. STV Appeal have posted a link in there for the kilt walk if you want to sign up for their team.
Now, I know Raman Bardwaj, the sports presenter in Glasgow, is a massive snooker fan. And as he and John are great pals, I just imagine John and Raman on days off down the snooker hall. Pints in at 11:30. Pints in at 11:30, making a day off.
That's why John's muted himself. I think he's got somebody on the phone. Maybe he's got Raman on the phone, like on loudspeaker, just shouting the answers to him.
Well, John's got his wee snooker outfit on tonight, you know.
He's going to referee a game after this.
Superb. He's going to hold his hands up, white gloves.
The blue is the correct answer, of course. Let's see your scores before we go into tonight's final round. No change at all in the top 5, all of them getting that one right. Right, so your final round is STV round. We are going to test your knowledge on STV shows. Now, they're not necessarily all STV shows, but you will have been able to catch these TV shows on STV at one point. So I hope you know your channel.
This will sort the wheat from the chaff, I think, this
So
one.
name the TV show that you might have seen on STV. And again, it's going to reveal itself slowly. So name the TV show. You just got to type that in. Again, make sure, take your time with your spelling.
Yeah.
Sean Batty, you better get that one.
And Sean got that straight away.
See, this is the sort of quiz that I'm better at. Pictures, cartoons.
Andy, did you see John's message saying it says the host has muted him?
I've not. I promise I haven't. It does. See, at my end, I can see how good everyone's connection is, and we've got Sean's got 10 out of 10 connection, Laura's got 10 out of 10 connection, Chris has got 10 out of 10 connection, John has got 0 out of 10.
Oh.
And a few people had said that John had been buffering throughout the night. So I think John's just getting his excuses in early, to be honest, guys.
He's in his bunker.
If he leaves and comes back in on the chat, would that work?
He could give it a shot. He won't lose any of his points or anything like that. Not that that matters. I mean,
Laura, Sean, is there anything you've ever wanted to say to John, but you were previously intimidated to say?
So
Because now's your chance.
This is the best thing ever.
he does. It's the Kunsel Wi-Fi. It's the Kunsel Wi-Fi. A few people have said it as we should have a silent auction now for his tie. So David Stone says we're actually, although it's for the STV Children's Appeal, it's we're donating for a better internet connection for John. Hopefully get that sorted for him. Hopefully, Sean, you got that one right.
Yeah.
You didn't sound very confident there, Sean.
Yeah,
Sure.
I was like, yeah, and then I realised I'm now 356, so I've moved up a bit. But
Okay, let's see your scores. Chris Harvey's back. He's back. He's in third place. Next question then, question 22. Again, name the TV show that you might have seen on STV. Apparently Facebook might have muted John because he was doing all those sales pitches. An automatic thing. Doesn't he want advertising that they've not get paid for? He's got that one.
Yeah.
A few
Yeah,
people
eventually.
they'll have probably jumped too early on this one. A few people asking if we'll do catchphrase and actual quiz just in the comments. We've done it. We've done it loads of times.
Oh, I love catchphrase.
It's always good fun.
you know, I had to win that because I remember my mum used to take me down to the post box like nearly every week with one of those postcards. Remember back in the days when you sent a wee postcard to get into a show, and she was desperate to get in catchphrase, so I was brought up in it. So she desperately wanted to go on it. She never got on it, and then when I get invited to do it, she's like, "You better win it."
No pressure.
Gutting myself. I was just thought, "Oh God, I've got to win this."
So when were you on it, Sean?
Proudest moment.
A couple of years ago. What's that, Laura?
Was that her proudest moment?
Yeah, probably. But she doesn't bother with anything I do in the telly anymore. She's just like, that's just that now, you know.
Correct answer, of course. Dancing on Ice. I'm hoping we all got that. Considering that apparently said Dancing on Ice on the photo somewhere, but I'd missed that. Let's see our scores. Chris Harvey's dropped to one place, down to fourth. Just not quite fast enough.
No. Well, my first answer was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And as I was typing that in, it didn't fit in. I was like, oh, it can't be right.
Your next one then. Blank faces all around here. Do you know, see when I put this photo up earlier, I was like, the main woman there looks very familiar. She looks very like Katie Shepherd.
Oh, she does, yeah.
Katie's actually still in the chat. She's going to murder me.
That's
not
bad
a compliment. It's not a bad thing, but yeah, I think that's. I've just realised that is exactly who that reminded me of when I've done that.
I'm sitting here
Absolutely
thinking, is
no
that a
idea
drama
on this
that
one.
I've not seen?
Available on the STV.
He just sorted his next few nights. That's all.
I love any drama. I watch every drama, and I'm like, I don't think I've seen this pair, so I'll need to go hunting for it.
What was it? What else was that? Was she in? What else was that actress in? I definitely recognised her, but I couldn't think what else it was she was in. Did any of you get this one?
I don't know if I might have. Oh, yes, I did. Yay.
Apparently she was in Line of Duty. Of course she was. She was.
Oh,
John McKay's
yeah.
now having to use the chat because he's still muted. Just dropping the knowledge in the chat. But that was Finding Alice. Finding Alice.
Yeah,
Alice
I've not watched that yet.
as well.
So
Let's see your scores. Jaggy Jobby's back, right behind Chris. Uncomfortable.
What?
Question 24, your second last question tonight.
Oh, thank goodness I'm...
Bodyguard. She was also in Bodyguard. She was. Oh, was she the Prime Minister?
This is right up my street now. There we go.
What is that called again?
I love doing these quizzes where I have everyone on. Seeing the frustration like that, really, it makes my night. It makes my night knowing that I'm annoying people that much.
Oh, John's away.
Oh no!
I think he's trying to come back. I think he was just leaving to see if that made a difference.
Making a comeback.
Yeah.
Gone off in the huff.
Make a special reappearance. Like, I hope he comes back in a costume change. That would really make my night.
He's very competitive, John. He won't be liking this.
It was my headset. My headset went off. I couldn't. There wasn't a fair playing field there. I can hear it. And
oh yeah.
Oh, that is so annoying.
John's back there. I think he's. Can we hear you yet, John?
I don't know, can you?
Yes, we can.
Hey.
John's back.
I want to say something 10 or tenable.
Oh no, I wrote the wrong thing.
Tenable.
It's something to do with the number 10 and how.
Let's see how it goes.
That was bad.
Oh, Chris, we've lost you.
Oh no.
Yeah, I wrote untenable.
Oh.
That's a new show. Simon's listening.
Yeah.
Right, your last question, people. Your last question. Good luck, everybody. Question 25. Once again, name the TV show which you might have seen on STV.
Oh. I hope she is playing along.
It's a dog there. AMTV is great.
Hopefully he's all got this.
I got to sit on that set. It was so exciting.
Well, actually, see, when I got this photo, I actually wasn't sure if that was John sitting there.
We'll try like that.
Was the sofa comfy?
Yeah.
John,
Really?
did you ever do the bulletins on this program back in the day?
I did breakfast bulletins. I don't think I did Lorraine. I think I was maybe.
No, but like the morning shift, the one that started at 4 a.m. or whatever.
Yeah.
That's not a morning shift. That's a night shift.
Oh, alarm off at 3:15. Into the office for 4.
Oh.
Unreal.
So we're almost at £2,400.
Yeah.
Someone help us out here. Once we add in the £100 for John's tie, we're at £2,500 though. So let's get a wee bit more before we finish up tonight's quiz and we draw that raffle. So the link is in the comments. Get yourself over there. Donate £5 for every raffle ticket you want, and we'll be drawing the raffle straight after this. Let's see our final answers in. Of course, it was just Lorraine. Just Lorraine, not Lorraine Kelly. Just Lorraine. Let's see who our top 3 were before we catch up with everyone and see who's our top 3. In third place with 19 out of 25 was Taylor Swift. In second place with 21 out of 25 is the Gals of NDFC. And in first place with 21 out of 25, it was Stars House. That mystery guest on really helping them out there. Kale Sheep finished in 4th and Jaggy Jobby finished in 5th. Guys, what position did we eventually finish in then? Sean, what position did you finish in?
Oh, it's disappeared.
Oh, it's gone. Did you miss it?
All it says now is tricky game. Watch out tomorrow. That seems a threat.
Did any of you guys get what position he's finished in?
I think I was like 130th or something.
Really?
I mean, just to warn you, I do have a full report here and I can check. So there's no point in lying.
Well, before it disappeared, I think I was about 37th before it disappeared, but it has disappeared.
John, where did you finish? Sorry, Chris, where did you finish?
15th, I think.
15th.
Writing untenable killed me.
Yeah, I mean, we always say in these quizzes, top 50 is genius level, top 20 is your Mensa at that point. Your Mensa at that point. So, well done to Chris. Chris now doesn't have to make the donation, whereas all the rest of you have to. You must do it.
Of course,
you must do it. You've got to do it. So once we include that 60 quid that we've got in there, that's us at 2,450 plus £100 for John's tie. Unless anyone wants to come in and beat that £100 bid at the moment for John's tie that is currently around his neck, get that done now. But yeah, get yourself over, make those last minute donations. Guys, thank you very much for joining us. It's been good fun. I've enjoyed it. It's always good to have people on to chat, and thanks for giving up your night and giving up your time again for the Children's Appeal.
No, thank you for contributing. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Andy, because Andy, you've given up so much of your time throughout this past year for so many charities, and we're so grateful you did it for the appeal tonight, and it's been great fun. So thank you for everything, and to everyone who donated as well.
Well, I mean, I only do it because this office is in my loft and my kids are downstairs. So I mean, it's my own Children's Appeal that I just don't want to be down there with my kids. They're far too loud. But yeah, thank you very much. Thanks you to everyone who donated, and I look forward to maybe we can support the appeal further down the line as well. But guys, it was amazing. Thank you.
Absolutely brilliant. Can I just thank everybody for coming along as well and making this possibly the biggest birthday party I will ever have in my entire life. Hundreds on. So thank you so much. And thanks for all the brilliant wit in the chat. We've absolutely loved it.
Yeah, it's been great, and even reading all the comments and everything that have been coming through as well. It's been great to see so many people getting involved too. And yeah, somebody has quite rightly said, is Sean not doing the weather? Yeah, I am doing the weather in about 10 minutes. So
are you? Oh, well, we'll try and get wrapped up in time so that we can all come and see you, Sean. But yeah, thanks very much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you all again soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll individually pop them all off, and then let's go big here. Let's go big. So we're going to draw that raffle. As I said, I'm just waiting on the final list coming through. Once I've got that, we will be putting that into our lovely big spreadsheet, and then I'll be doing just random drawings. If your name gets picked and you're going to win a prize in the raffle, what I need you to do is DM me your email address. So DM your email address to @thestayinin. You can DM that on Facebook or Instagram. If that is, we pick your name out. Don't forget, if you have made a donation, please make sure you've left your name. If you leave it anonymously, there's nothing we can do, and I'm really sorry about that. But yes, but yeah, it was good fun. I enjoyed it. Well done to our winners. In fact, if the winners, which was Stars House, if they drop me a DM, we'll get them a wee prize sent out as well. But good luck if you have bought yourself a raffle ticket. As I say, if you donated £10, you get 2 entries. Donated 15, you get 3 entries. Other than that, we're now at £2,515 on Just Giving, plus the £100 that we've got for John's tie. £2,615. Not bad for a little hour and a half's work. Well done, everyone. Apparently, I behaved very well tonight. Don't know if that's a dig. I must have had my telephone voice on again. So let's get that prize list up again. Apparently I didn't say fuck once. Oh, there we go. Voucher for a gel manicure from Salon 1 Barhead. Claire Reid Hairdressing are doing a cut and blow dry. Pretty Little Gifty, a fresh bouquet of flowers. A Lorna Lux gift set. Excelsior Adventures are doing a stand-up paddleboarding session. The Coffee Counter in Airdrie doing a glazing platter. That would be dangerous. Grazing platter. 40 Clothing are doing a £100 voucher. Modern Love voucher or product. Riverside Festival doing 2 guest list spaces. AFS and Derby Lane doing a food voucher. Finiston are doing a hat and scarf or a voucher. Bottle Drop are doing a voucher or a drinks box. Playground Festival, 2 guest list spots for that. 2 vouchers for an entertainment experience, which is like Frozen actresses coming out for kids' parties, that kind of thing. £50 voucher for the West End Wedding Boutique. That's a tongue twister. £100 Love to Shop vouchers. Wedding Wise are doing a £500 voucher towards a wedding dress. And Central Hotel are doing a champagne afternoon tea. So amazing prizes up for grabs. All you got to do is make sure that you're in that Just Giving raffle. No, I'm not looking for a job on STV. I wish somebody had said that before. I would have made sure I had swore earlier. Just waiting on that wee list coming in there. Don't forget, we will be back on Tuesday. On Tuesday night, we've got our Beats and Bamboozle quiz, which is normally, it's just our 20 quick fire questions in aid of the Beats and Cancer charity. Every Tuesday night, 9 o'clock, we'll be doing that. We're taking a wee week off from our Saturday night game show quiz this week. Too many quizzes in 1 week. There's only so many questions you can ask. But we will also be announcing some birthday stuff coming up, as well as a comic relief event. And I have all the entries. I've got them all. So I just need, there you even got the little notification that my, for some reason, won't switch off. So we're done to the 250 of you that all bought at least one raffle ticket. I'm going to drop them into our donation list pile right now. That is us sorted. We're done. Now, I'm just going to show you what we got here so that you see that this has all been done above board and fair, as always. So there we have everyone that's bought a ticket. And so Kat G, she's bought 2 tickets. So her first number is 1 and her second number is 2. And then you'll see that going all the way down, right down to Simon Pitts, who's bought 10 tickets. His first number is 56. His second number is 65. Lots and lots of people buying tickets. All your names are there. You're all in. Let's keep going. Make sure that we've got everyone in. There's a few anonymouses in there. If we do get it to any anonymous ticket winners, we will redraw that prize. We will redraw that prize. So let's see. What is our last ticket number? Our last ticket number is 503. 503 is our last ticket number. And there's that prize list. Let's just make that a wee bit bigger so everyone can see it. And I know that says Cat G's won them all right now, but that's because I've not put any winning numbers in there, I promise. So 503 is what we're going to. Let's just get back to me. And let's pull up our random number generator. And we'll go to between 1 and 503. Let everyone see that. So between 1 and 503. The first prize is for a gel manicure from Salon 1 in Barhead. So the first prize for a gel manicure is going to number 368. That's 368. Now watch this. This is how clever I am here. 368. That's been won by David Warren. David Warren, enjoy your gel manicure, David. Drop us a DM. Drop us a DM, David, and we'll get your email address and we'll get your prize sorted out. Let's see. Prize number 2 is a cut and blow dry. Now I know Sean Batty is sitting backstage hoping that he won that. It's 358. 358 for the cut and blow dry. Who's that going to? Let's see. Let's hit return. It's won by Louise Donegan. Louise Donegan. Louise Donegan's won herself a cut and blow dry. Next one, a fresh bouquet of flowers from Pretty Little Gifty Flowers. 423. Oh, big numbers. Oh, big numbers so far. 423. That's been won by Julie Mason. Julie Mason has won the bouquet of flowers. Next up, we've got the Lorna Lux gift set. The Lorna Lux gift set. That has been won by 159. Number 159. So 159 has been won by Kerry Elizabeth. I'm butchering names. I'm bad with this. So Kerry Elizabeth's won the Lorna Lux gift set. Next up, we have the stand-up paddleboard lesson. Stand-up paddleboard lesson from Excelsior Adventures. That's going to number 51. Number 51. I'm hoping my mum wins this. Julie McCain winning the stand-up paddleboard adventures. I should just remind her that it says Cat G down all of these, but that's because Cat's getting ticket number 1 and I haven't written a ticket number in there. So I'm just worried that Cat G thinks she's won all of these and been really lucky, even though she only bought 2 tickets. Thank you for all the love for my great Excel spreadsheet in the comments there. It's good, isn't it? Let's see, the next prize we have up is a grazing platter from the coffee counter in Airdrie. A grazing platter from the coffee counter in Airdrie. That is going to 101. Elaine Ritchie. Elaine Ritchie has won that. Let's make this a little bit smaller so we can make all fun. Elaine Ritchie winning that. Irene Stewart has just donated £100 for John's tie. Thank you, Irene. We'll get your address and we'll get that sent off to you. Next prize we have is the £100 voucher for 40 clothing. £100 voucher from 40 clothing. That is going to number 58. Number 58. Simon Pitts. Simon Pitts winning the £100 voucher for 40 clothing. Well done. Thank you again to everyone who's made donations, raising well over £2,500. A voucher or product from Modern Love. From Modern Love. That is going to 228. 228. Let's see. 228 is Anonymous. Anonymous. Our first redraw. It's our first redraw. First redraw. We can't give it away to Anonymous. So let's see. This is really difficult to do when you're not looking. 459. 459. 459. That could be. Oh, no, I thought we had 458 already. Irene Stewart. Irene Stewart has won herself a voucher or product. Sorry, Irene Stewart. That's wrong there. 459 is in there. Irene Stewart, you haven't won the tickets to Riverside Festival. You have won a voucher or product from Modern Love. Irene Stewart will get that sorted out for you, as well as getting John's tie. As well as getting John's tie. Someone's just given me the heads up that Simon is the CEO of STV. So Simon, who won £100 40 clothing vouchers, well done. Next one, big prize. 2 guest list passes to Riverside Festival with merch goodie bags. 2 guest list passes to Riverside Festival with merch goodie bags. Who's it going to be? 101. Number 101. Let's see who won. Oh, I nearly put that in the wrong one. That would have been interesting. 101. Winning herself Riverside Festival guest list passes is Elaine Ritchie. Elaine Ritchie. She can't have won because that's the same number that's already come up twice. We shall check that. We shall check that. You certainly shouldn't be. You shouldn't be allowed to allow duplicates. We have already had 101, so I'm going to need to check that. We're going to need a stewards inquiry there, so we'll come back to that, Elaine. We'll come back to that. I won't give that one away just yet. I won't give that one away just yet. Let's see the next prize. We're going to do the food voucher AFS in Derby Lane. That's 133. 133 for that one. Donna Holmes. Donna Holmes winning the food voucher for AFS. Next up, we have a hat, a scarf, or a voucher from Finiston Clothing. That is going to 242. 242. 242 is Alana Adair. Alana Adair winning the Finiston Clothing voucher or the hat and scarf. Another big one here, a drinks box or voucher from the Bottle Drop. Let's see who's getting this one. 93. 93. Let's see who 93 is. It's Anonymous. Anonymous again. Anonymous again. So let's see who's getting it this time. 435. 435. Lots of big numbers. Lindsay Johnson. Lindsay Johnson. Another big prize coming up. In fact, you know what? I'm going to skip this one. We're not going to do Playground Festival right now. We're going to leave. I have just been officiated and told that we are going to redraw the Riverside Festival because we obviously can't do the same prize for the same ticket number. So we're going to leave both guest list passes to the very last prize that we're going to draw. So the next prize we're going to go for is 2 entertainment vouchers. So that is like your Disney princesses coming round, birthday parties, all of that kind of nonsense. So 2 entertainment vouchers is going to number 2. Number 2. Let's see who that is. Diane Kildee winning that one. Now the £50 voucher for the West End Shopping Boutique. The £50 voucher for the West End Shopping Boutique. That is going to number 223. Number 223. Number 223. Oh, not pressed that one. Andy Chowney Andrews. Well done. You've won yourself the £50 voucher for the West End Shopping Boutique. West End Wedding Boutique, sorry. The £100 Love to Shop vouchers. £100 Love to Shop vouchers. We all love to shop. Number 300. 300 on the nose. Nicola Nairn winning that one. Only a couple more before we do the guest list passes. We've just got the £500 wedding dress voucher or the champagne afternoon tea to do. So the £500 wedding dress voucher towards a wedding dress at Wedding Wise. Lots of weddings got to get squeezed in this year. Let's see who's winning that one. Number 85. Number 85. Nikki Grant winning the £500 voucher to put towards a wedding dress at Wedding Wise. Hopefully you're not already married. I don't want to put any pressure on the husband. He might think it's time up for him, or you're going for a replacement. Next prize, we've got a champagne afternoon tea at the Central Hotel in Glasgow. 123. Ticket number 123. Susan Kerr winning that one. So again, if you have won a prize, drop us a DM at the Stay In on Facebook or Instagram with your email address, and we'll get those prizes sorted out. But we've now got two sets of guest list tickets to give away, and we're going to kick it off with the Riverside guest list passes. So 2 guest list passes with merch goodie bags for the Riverside Festival. Number 413. Number 413. 413. Winning himself 2 guest list passes to Riverside Festival. Heather Palmer, well done. Amazing news. Nikki Grant is getting married in February, who has just won the £500 wedding dress voucher. Amazing. It all comes together. We love it. Your last prize tonight then, 2 guest list tickets for Playground Festival. 2 guest list tickets for, well, I'm not going to do that one yet, because I've just been told that the hairdressing voucher has to be redrawn because Louise Donegan, who is an STV staffer, she's decided to redonate that. So we're going to do the Claire Reid hairdressing cut and blow dry. So Sean Batty, you're back in with a chance. We're going for the cut and blow dry again here. The cut and blow dry. This could be you. 47. Number 47 going back to the cut and blow dry. Charmaine, if that is you, drop us a DM. Right, but back down to that last prize. A pair of guest list tickets to Playground Festival. It's a pair of tickets to Playground Festival. Last one. Number 180. 180. Kirsty Craig won himself a pair of guest list tickets to Playground Festival. That is all our prizes drawn. If you have been drawn, drop us a DM with your email address. We'll get that all sorted for you. Thank you very much for joining us. Raising almost £3,000 there for an amazing charity, the STV Children's Appeal. If you can, support it throughout the year. Get yourself signed up for the Kilt Walk. Head over to the STV Children's Appeal website. Head over to the Facebook page. There's lots going on. Lots that you can do to be raising money for them. But thanks for joining us here again at the Staying In. And we'll see you once again on Tuesday for our Beats and Bamboozle quiz.